My name is Kim Foster Price, and I am a Girl Scout. I connected with Girl Scouts when I was a young girl at Rehoboth Baptist Church. I grew up in Washington, D.C. My mother was a single, widowed mother. We didn't have a car, so transportation and field trips, it was like, wow, I can get to go somewhere. And although I was raised in Washington, D.C., there weren't many opportunities to go see the historic monuments, the museums, and all the city had to offer. Girl Scouts gave me a place to be safe. And I remember going on a camping trip and not feeling comfortable enough at that point to verbalize that I could not swim. So I remember going into the creek, basically sinking because I didn't know how to swim, screaming, and the girls just jumping in and helping me, and my leader helping me back to shore. That gave me confidence, and that gave me courage, and that gave me security in knowing that these girls and my leader had my back. I was an intern on Capitol Hill as part of the Congressional Black Caucus Legislative Fellowship. And I remember meeting Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm, and she said, don't listen to the naysayers. You can do anything you want to do. And that was sort of her message, and that resonated with me, similar to the message of Girl Scouts. You hear girl power. You can be anything you want to be. And so I've been blessed to be surrounded by women in my life, starting from the Girl Scouts and up to now, of people who have encouraged me and who have supported me and who have seen some greatness in me that Girl Scout seeks to find in girls. I think it's important for young girls to see women doing the things that they endeavor to do. Most of my activities involve girls and involve young women. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. We have an Emerging Young Leaders program over in North Minneapolis that we just started. The Links Incorporated. We will launch a Young Women's Issues Forum in May. Girl Scouts. At 3M, we had a group of Girl Scouts shadow various women. I served on the board of directors for the Girl Scout Council of Minneapolis for a few years, culminating in serving on the executive board. I've probably learned as much from that experience as I did any experience in Girl Scout. Serving on the board gave me an insight into corporate governance, shareholder management, and strategy development. Gave me a chance to try out a few tactics, a few skill sets, and to see if they worked safely there, I could take them back to 3M. There's so much pressure on girls to be women and not to enjoy their childhood or to enjoy their youth. The Girl Scouts allows a young girl to make a nice transition into womanhood. And I think in these days, that's something very special because there's so many pressures on girls. You know, I've learned, now I teach. I receive, now I give. And what I desired became my destiny, an attorney at 3M, a businesswoman. Who knew? If you had told me this, I wouldn't have believed it, that my dream came true. And a lot of it has to do with being a Girl Scout.